Someone offers you a compliment and you deflect it. Explain it away. Minimize what you did to deserve it. The words, "thank you," stick in your throat, so you offer a joke instead, or point out what you could have done better, or redirect attention to someone else. It's not humility, it's discomfort. Something about receiving, really receiving, feels dangerous. You notice it in small moments. The gift you immediately want to reciprocate. The help you accept only after exhausting every self-sufficient option. The raise you negotiate down in your head before anyone else has a chance to. The good thing that happens, and your first instinct, is to wait for the catch. You've become an expert at preemptive disappointment, at bracing yourself against good news, at finding the flaw in the gift, the catch in the opportunity, the strings in the kindness. It feels like wisdom. It feels like protection. But it's really just old fear wearing new clothes. Receiving has conditions. That's what you learned. It comes with strings, with expectations, with the unspoken demand that you earn it, prove it, pay it back with interest. So you've become an expert at deflecting what's offered, at keeping the scales balanced, at never owing anyone anything, including the universe. This isn't about money, though money makes it visible. It's about the deeper pattern, the way you've learned to be suspicious of good things, the way comfort feels like a trap, the way ease triggers anxiety instead of relief, the way you can't quite let yourself have what's being offered. You watch yourself do it. Someone tries to give you something, a gift, a break, an opportunity, and you feel the resistance rise. The voice that says you don't deserve it. The calculator that immediately starts tallying what you'll owe. The part of you that would rather struggle alone than accept help that might come with invisible strings. Where did you learn that receiving was dangerous? Maybe it was a home where nothing was free, where every gift was leverage, every kindness was currency, every nice thing came with conditions that weren't revealed until later. You learned to be suspicious of generosity because generosity had been weaponized. Learned to refuse what was offered because accepting meant owing. Learned that the safest position was needing nothing from anyone. Or maybe it was love that came with strings. Affection that had to be earned through good behavior. Attention that was withdrawn when you disappointed. You learned that receiving required performing, that being given to meant being indebted, that the only way to stay safe was to never let yourself need what might be taken away. Maybe it was subtler, a family where resources were scarce and wanting was selfish, where your needs were always less important than someone else's crisis, where you learned to take up as little space as possible, need as little as possible, want as little as possible, because wanting made you a burden. Maybe it was success that came with guilt, the sense that you'd gotten something others deserved more, the uncomfortable awareness of your own luck, your own privilege, your own unearned advantages. So you punish yourself for receiving by refusing to enjoy it, by constantly apologizing for having, by making yourself small enough to be forgiven for your abundance. The origin matters less than the pattern. Somewhere you learned that receiving was suspect, that good things required payment, that ease was earned, never given. And now you move through life with your hands half closed, reaching for things, but not quite grasping them, wanting things, but not quite letting yourself have them. You're not bad at receiving. You're defended against it. The defense made sense once. When receiving came with strings, refusing was protection. When generosity was manipulation, suspicion was survival. When good things always had catches, bracing for the catch was wisdom. You can trace the defense to specific moments. The gift that became a weapon. The kindness that was thrown back in your face. The time you let yourself receive and paid for it in ways you're still paying for. The defense didn't come from nowhere. It came from experience. From learning that the world gives with one hand and takes with the other. But the defense doesn't know the danger has passed. Doesn't know that not everyone gives the way those early givers gave. Doesn't know that some kindness is actually kind. Some generosity is actually generous. Some good things are actually good. The defense is still fighting the old war, refusing gifts from people who mean them, bracing against love that has no strings. So you keep deflecting compliments from people who mean them. Keep refusing help from people who offer it freely. Keep minimizing achievements that deserve celebration. Keep waiting for the bill that's already been paid. The exhaustion isn't from the refusing. It's from the constant vigilance, the endless scanning for strings, perpetual bracing for the catch. You're tired not because you receive too much, but because you're working so hard to receive nothing. What would it feel like to simply take the compliment? To say thank you and mean it without explaining or deflecting or minimizing? To let something good be good without immediately calculating what it will cost? The question feels dangerous because underneath the deflecting is a belief. I don't deserve this. I haven't earned this. If I accept this, I'll be exposed as someone who takes what isn't theirs. Receiving feels like stealing when you don't believe you're worthy of what's being offered. This is the wound beneath the pattern. Not just that receiving might have strings, but that you might not deserve to receive in the first place. That your presence isn't enough to warrant generosity. That you have to do something, be something, prove something before you've earned the right to be given to. You've spent your life earning. Earning love through performance. Earning rest through exhaustion. Earning praise through perfectionism. Earning your place through constant proving. The idea that something might be given freely without you having earned it doesn't compute. It must be a mistake, a trap, something that will be taken back once they realize who you really are. You've become so good at earning that you don't know how to simply receive. The gift arrives and your first thought is how to reciprocate. The compliment lands and you immediately look for something to compliment in return. The help is offered and you're already calculating how to pay it back. You've turned every exchange into a transaction because transactions feel safe. Because in a transaction, you don't owe anyone anything you can't repay. So you take yourself out of the running. Refuse before you can be refused. Reject before you can be rejected. At least when you're the one saying no, you're in control of the loss. But here's what the defending costs. You can't receive love, you deflect. Can't be helped by hands you push away. Can't enjoy success you're too busy apologizing for. Can't feel full when you keep giving back everything that's given to you. The people who love you feel it. They offer and watch you refuse. Compliment and watch you deflect. Give and watch you immediately try to repay. They're not keeping score, you are. They're not attaching strings, you're imagining them. They're offering freely, and you're the one who can't let it be free. It hurts them, though they may not say it. To offer love and have it deflected. To give a gift and watch it be minimized. To try to help and be pushed away. Your defense doesn't just starve you, it rejects them, sends the message that their giving isn't trustworthy, that their love comes with strings they don't know they're attaching. This isn't about deserving. That's the trap. The question, do I deserve this? Keeps you in the earning cycle, keeps you performing for the right to receive, keeps you treating every gift like a transaction. What if receiving isn't about deserving at all? What if it's simply about allowing? About having hands open enough to hold what's being placed in them? About letting good things be good without needing to earn them first? You've watched people who know how to receive. They take the compliment with a simple thank you. Accept the gift without immediately reciprocating. Let themselves be helped without making it weird. They're not more deserving than you. They just don't have the same defense system. Didn't learn the same lessons about what receiving costs. You've envied them without understanding what you were envying. It wasn't their abundance, it was their openness, their ability to let good things in without the constant scanning, deflecting, calculating that exhausts you. The child doesn't wonder if they deserve their mother's love, doesn't calculate if they've earned the gift, doesn't deflect the compliment to prove their humility. The child simply receives with open hands and an open heart without the self-consciousness that comes later. That openness didn't disappear. It got defended, covered over with years of learning that receiving was dangerous. With experiences that taught you generosity has teeth. With a world that convinced you that you have to earn everything, including rest, including love, including the basic experience of being given to. The defense was intelligent. It was. It protected you when protection was needed. But the defense has become a prison. You're not protecting yourself anymore. You're starving yourself, refusing nourishment because you once got food that was poisoned. There's grief in this recognition. For all the compliments you deflected that were sincerely meant. For all the help you refused that would have made things easier. For all the love you couldn't quite let in because receiving felt too dangerous. For the years spent earning what might have been given freely if you'd only been able to accept it. You think about the relationships that suffered because you couldn't receive. The people who eventually stopped offering because you always refused. The help that stopped being offered because you made it so hard to give. The love that went elsewhere because you couldn't let it land. The grief is part of the opening. You can't receive what you won't feel, and feeling the cost of all that refusing is how you begin to stop. It starts small. A compliment you let land without deflecting. A gift you accept without immediately reciprocating. A kindness you receive without scanning for the catch. The discomfort doesn't disappear, it just stops running the show. You notice how your body reacts to receiving. The tension, the urge to deflect, the voice that says, "You don't deserve this." You let the reaction happen without obeying it. Let the discomfort exist without letting it close your hands. Your body has been trained for this, trained to tense when good things arrive, trained to brace for impact, trained to refuse before being refused. Untraining takes time, takes repetition, takes receiving anyway, over and over, until your body learns that not all giving is taking in disguise. It's not about convincing yourself you deserve things. It's about receiving anyway. Letting the gift be a gift, whether you deserve it or not. Letting the compliment land, whether you earned it or not. Letting good things be good, without needing to justify your right to have them. Something shifts when you stop earning and start allowing. Not passively, actively allowing. Consciously keeping your hands open when they want to close. Deliberately receiving when everything in you wants to deflect. It feels wrong at first, like you're breaking a rule, like you're getting away with something. The discomfort doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It means you're doing something new. The unfamiliarity isn't danger. It's just unfamiliarity. You start to notice how much energy you've been spending on the defense, the constant vigilance, the automatic deflecting, the reflexive minimizing. When you stop, there's space. When you receive, there's rest. Not because you've earned the rest, because you've stopped working so hard to refuse it. The world responds differently to someone who can receive. Not because you're attracting abundance with your frequency, but because you're no longer unconsciously rejecting what's already trying to reach you. You're not manifesting anything. You're just stopping the deflection. People have been trying to give to you, to compliment you, to help you, to love you, and you've been working overtime to prevent it, exhausting yourself, refusing what was freely offered. Building elaborate systems to ensure you never owe anyone anything, including gratitude, including vulnerability, including the acknowledgement that you needed what they gave. You've been so focused on not needing that you've missed how much you're needed. How your refusal to receive doesn't just affect you, it affects everyone who wants to give to you. How your closed hands don't just starve you, they reject them. What would it look like to need? Not performatively, not manipulatively, but genuinely. To say, yes, I need that, without shame. To accept help without immediately trying to prove you could have done it alone. To receive love without performing worthiness in return. The people who seem most alive aren't the ones who need nothing. They're the ones who can let themselves be given to, who can receive a compliment without deflecting, who can accept help without shame, who can let love land without immediately trying to pay it back. They're not more deserving than you. They're just less defended. This is the edge. Not abundance or scarcity. Not manifestation or attraction, just the basic human experience of receiving, which turns out to be one of the hardest things you've ever tried to do. Because receiving requires vulnerability, requires admitting you don't have it all handled, requires letting someone give to you without controlling the terms, requires trusting that not everyone who offers something wants something in return. Receiving requires letting yourself be seen as someone who needs. And you've spent your whole life trying to be someone who doesn't. The independence you've built is real. The self-sufficiency you've developed is impressive. But there's a difference between being capable of handling things alone and being unable to let anyone help. Between choosing independence and being imprisoned by it. The invitation isn't to believe you deserve more. It's to receive anyway, to let your hands stay open even when they want to close. To let good things be good, even when your conditioning says there must be a catch. You've been refusing so long you don't even notice it anymore. The automatic deflection, the reflexive minimizing, The constant calculating of what you owe. It's become so normal that receiving feels abnormal. So habitual that opening feels dangerous. But somewhere beneath the defense, something in you knows how to receive. Knew before you were taught to refuse. Before generosity became suspect. Before you learned to survive by needing nothing from anyone. That knowing is still there, waiting for permission, waiting for you to stop deflecting long enough to let something in. The compliment, the gift, the help, the love, the success, the ease, the rest. The good things you've been too defended to receive. You don't have to earn them, don't have to deserve them, don't have to prove yourself worthy of them. You just have to let your hands stay open. Let the giving be giving. Let the good things be good. All of it, waiting at your closed hands, wondering when you'll finally let yourself have it. What have you been refusing? And what might change if you simply let yourself receive it? If this named your deflecting, share it with someone else whose hands are closed. Subscribe for more recognition of what we withhold from ourselves.